I just want to lie down for a long time. But unexpectedly became the new rape pet of the cheap father. Because a tyrant lives by listening to his heart. Let the tyrant hold him and kiss him madly. After a long time, I saw that I was not clean. Quickly wiped the old man's saliva. The tyrant was inexplicably angry when he saw this. I kiss you. You cried. Forget it when you are wronged. I was so scared that I didn't kiss a cheap father for a long time. Is he crazy? Mother saw this and immediately attacked left and right. The target's face is clear. How can I not find my home after being cute for a long time? If you don't agree with each other, you start to talk about your mother and cheap. The brain circuit is weird. After being moved for a long time, he burst into tears. He had no parents in a previous life. This will really feel the love of your parents. It was so cheap that my father and mother were shocked. Hurry up and take the cub into your arms. Long, mother will give you all her love in this life. Father will also treat him well. Although the tyrant is overjoyed, the king sent many beautiful little dresses. But Jiu Jiu is really shy, mother. I've been wanting to wear a beautiful dress for a long time. Mother, the thought of collaborating with the enemy. The charge of treason has not been cleared. Just ugly. Your grandfather and grandmother still keep here in the extreme cold. We're still weak without the money being recalled. I'm going to cry if I'm sad for a long time. Especially when I hear that the green tea concubine is coming to visit. He's feeling good again. What is concubine king doing here? Every time, as long as which concubine wins the favor. He took the opportunity to move in. Then the whereabouts of the concubines living with them are unknown. Nobody. If he moves in, our mother and daughter may also die. After listening to the inexplicable conscience, I was a little sad and afraid. I really know people and don't know my heart. He needs to protect his guts. Meanwhile, the green tea here looks vicious. Then see the empress clearly. If it is successful, it will be rewarded. Concubine king had poison in her eyes. Princess, don't worry. If you don't kill Li Fei's mother and son, I'll cut my head off and kick it for you. Then concubine king pretended to come to the door. Good sister. Long time no see. Here to long new life. Li Fei didn't look good either. Sister, please take a seat. Concubine king ate it and deflated. The target has been turned to 998 princes, who are already so big. Let the empress expose 99 and be terrified. Don't touch my mother and it's over. The mother grabs her hand and the child lives. Suddenly, concubine king exclaims, sister, it's so gorgeous here. Not like mine. Still broken 5. So the script started. Of course, Li Fei is not a vegetarian either. My sister let the people from the internal affairs department break up. Concubine king wiped away her non-existent tears. I always point to those people in the internal affairs department and they will torture. Look at the dishes. Unexpectedly, Li Fei hit the nail on the head and grabbed his heart. But my sister's clothes were made by a seasoned police officer. There are holes. But concubine king was still unwilling. My sister actually wants to move to Kyushui. Live with my sister. Worried about my sister's loneliness. Here your opponent gets straight to the point. Li Fei turred directly. My sister has lived in the cold palace for many years and has not seen each other. Sister is distressed. Now that the days are good, my sister is worried. Concubine king's smile will instantly be on her face. How can my sister say that? My sister's sincerity towards her sister is lifelong. So hypocritical and evil. My heart is flying. I really don't see it. Just call the two-armed woman to marry the person. The prince's brother suddenly picked up Jiu Jiu, but the tyrant gave away 82 years of old vinegar. After all, he has never held a baby. Jiu Jiu is really popular. When it comes to praising the might of the mother, even the two brothers dared not come in. Looking at my mother's indifference to brother Shi and brother 11, Jiu Jiu was very confused. The two of them and my brother 13. It's a good relationship. After the accident of the 13th brother, the two of them have also been helping to save lives. In order to save the 13th brother, they did not marry and have children. In the end, life wasn't it. Just call Li Fei when he listens to the new life for a long time, said mother with tears in her eyes. Let's invite them in. I saw the two boys respectfully respect their new wife, Empress Li. My brother and I are here to congratulate you on leaving the cold palace. We will find a way to deal with the 13th brother. Jiu Jiu secretly observed the bewildered two brothers. Li Fei made a gesture of invitation since he came. Come in and have a cup of tea. The two dull boys thought they were hallucinating. Did I hear it wrong? I saw Empress Li before and never had tea. He was always scolded. Li Fei took their hands, patiently explained that Lang Dong has experienced human feelings for 3 years. You're lucky to know this palace naturally. I won't neglect you in the future. Here. 9 or 9 come out arrogantly. I'm excited soon. The two brothers are very good looking. The two little ones instantly blushed. Jiu Jiu is complimenting me. No, I haven't spoken for a long time. We heard that freshmen must never say it out. The two little ones jumped over happily and hugged Jiu Jiu. I regret not coming to see my brother sooner. However, this scene, but it was seen by the coming tyrant. He suddenly knocked over the 82-year-old vinegar. However, teacher Jiu Jiu seems to have grown taller again. I just don't look good. It's attractive. The two little tyrants were so frightened that they retreated again and again. He had lunch with his tail between his legs. Time is running out. He has never eaten with his father since he grew up. Here. Liang Xiaoji walked reluctantly to the door. After a long time, I broke up with the tyrant father. For a long time, I wanted to have dinner with my two brothers. Liang Zhaoji was instantly relieved. The eyes brightened, thanks to having a younger brother. At the table, the two little ones were too scared to move their chopsticks. An idea struck me. Pile up the bowls of both brothers. And he looked away. I saw that cheap father with naked eyes, staring at mother. Pretty boy feels very unhappy. Cheap dad is really a big pervert. Seeing this, I added a piece of braised pork to the cheap father for a long time. Father, eat more. If you're full, hurry up. Jiu Jiu finally put on women's clothing. Tyrant can't believe it. Such a lovely Jay's son raised high excitedly. Just hold Jiu Jiu and pull it madly. Jiu Jiu was also frightened by Tyrant's perverted smile. A cold back. Tyrant took out a beautiful little skirt and approached. Is this the little skirt you hung? The Tyrant who always wanted only his daughter. Totally crazy. Such a beautiful little skirt. Father wants to see if you wear it or not. 9 or 9 claws will smoke. I don't want it. Don't want it. Tyrant has killer scissors. If you wear it once, you will be rewarded with 500 gold. Just when all the ministers thought the Tyrant was completely crazy, Jiu Jiu still grabbed the little skirt. The golden light in the eyes is willing to wear it. Sure enough, 99 dropped the money. I picked up the beautiful little dress and kept cheering. When Jiu Jiu is dressed up, the Tyrant was completely dumbfounded, looking at the cub in a gorgeous princess dress. Elegant like gold. A pair of big clear eyes shines with wisdom. Cute Gene Tyrant. I can't help but hug the cub and eat the dove. Can you wear it like this after 9 or 9? Father Emperor, I also prepared a lot of beautiful dresses for little girls. What conditions do you want to mention? Father and Emperor will meet. Jiu Jiu said he had no conditions. The Tyrant excitedly hugged the cub and held it high. The two boys were very angry when they saw this. The father's taste was too heavy. Brother 11 will definitely find a way to get you back to men's clothing. If anyone dares to talk about you. 10 brothers smashed their ancestors. How could it be that Jiu Jiu smiled so hard that his teeth could not be seen? Pretty brother. Don't worry, Jiu Jiu likes to wear women's clothing very much. Then he clenched his little fists and remembered, I almost forgot that something big is going to happen tomorrow. Can the two brothers befriend the prince brother? Getting the favor depends on tomorrow. The two little ones only heard the freshman and almost thought it was a hallucination. We can't even meet the prince. Don't submit it. It's so small, really. Can you help us? The next day, the 3 little ones came to the upper room to squat. For a long time, only the goal is in the eyes. The prince brother came to see the elephant today. 2 ribs were broken. The 2 brothers pricked up their ears when they heard the newborn. I'd like to see it. How did Feng Kai Wei use a strategy to save the prince's brother? After that, the prince brother will take his life to protect the green tea. Then he smiled innocently and lovely for a long time. Brother Shi, Brother 11, I heard that the elephants here are aggressive. If someone is injured by an elephant, you're going to save people. Soon after, the prince took a sedan chair to the prime minister's room. I saw the elephant with angry eyes rush from the room to the middle of the road. Huge rage. It alerted the whole palace. One breath passed. The elephant directly stepped on the sedan chair and smashed it to pieces. The prince flew out. For a long time, the front foot saved the prince bravely. The tyrant on the back foot will soon become a crying cat. How can you think about the seats for a long time? So the 2 little ones only attract attention. Big guy in the middle of the road. Come and eat the fruit you love. For a long time, I thought it would be stable. The angry elephant. But he stared at the 11th brother at his feet. He even went crazy and gave brother 11 a claw. And brother 11 not only did not back down, he still held the prince in his arms. It is now that the 2 boys cooperate tacitly. Brother Shi brought out a delicious fruit basket again. So when the elephant's eyes move, brother Shi quickly threw the orchid into the iron cage. The last crucial step is to lock the iron cage. Easily brought down the angry elephant. I wiped my sweat with confidence here. Finally safe. But this elephant is so powerful. How did Feng Kai Wei save the prince brother? Jiu Jiu looked disgusted. Don't tell me he's just watching the fire from afar. Such a discerning person. I don't deserve to be liked by the prince brother at all. Then he raised his paws for a long time and the corners of his mouth kept rising. Dress up as a man for the prince brother not to marry for life. For the thin jade flute. No one betrayed the country after suffering humiliation. Miss Yoga Yuan Ying. Liang Pei is the prince's brother. He is the true love of the prince's brother. After a long time, I looked at brother 11 with tears in my eyes. Because of a large blood stain, I felt dizzy for a long time, and I fell asleep at the end of my physique. But green tea is made in heaven. After the prince woke up, he revealed the truth in one sentence. Father and son, this clan was saved by 11 brothers. 11, how is my brother? The tyrant's smile will suddenly appear on his face. What 11 didn't Princess Anyang save you? Everyone in the room saw it. The prince looked at the slave who reversed black and white. Curse while you still have the strength. The father and the children did not lie. It was my 11 brothers who saved me. The boldness of the tyrant's anger. The 3 scary mouths of a slave in his life. I dare not move with this. Those who come in at the same time inform the emperor. The 18th princess of Kyushui fainted. The tyrant feels that something is about to collapse in his heart. Then rushed all the way to the side, who was injured. The tyrant is about to cry. It's been shaking for a long time. Hide behind the bed, partner, for a long time. Tian Shi called Father Emperor. Tian Yide is finally here. Brother Shi lured the elephant away with fruit. Brother 11 cooperated to rescue the prince. They were both injured. When the tyrant heard the new birth, he immediately took the cub into his arms. I understand. 11 is a good boy. Walk with the prince more in the future. The teacher swims resourcefully and is a good boy. More for the prince in the future. It's great to get excited in an instant. Is this a guest given to the two brothers? Then Jiu Jiu continued to scold the tyrant. I almost forgot there was a liar. However, hearing the tyrants, the heart is smoking during the psychological period. Why is Jiu Jiu looking at him like a retard? Is he just a fool in my heart?